Hello everyone, welcome to JESD204C demo. This is setup image for JESD linkup test. Here Achronix vector path board is connected to analog devices 89082 board through this FMC adapter card.
Present on Achronix vector path eval board, which has Speedster7t 1500 FPGA, which is interfacing with analog device 89082 eval board through a custom FPGA to FMC adapter developed by Logic technology. Now this adapter board has one USFP28 connector, one FMC connector, one reference flow connector, one power connector, and one GPIO connector. And this eval board has 8902 IC, which has two ADCs with maximum sampling rate of 6 GSPS and 4 DACs with maximum sampling rate of 12 GSPS and a clock uniter chip. Now this clock uniter chip provides reference clock and sysref to 8902 IC as well as to the FPGA. And we are using this USB interface for programming the FPGA and SPI interface for programming 8902 eval board through this GPIO cable, which in turn is mapped to FMC connector.
First part of demo is JESD RX demo. So this is setup block diagram for JESD RX demo. Here input waveform is given through this waveform generator to ADC present on 89082 board, and samples are collected at the output of JESD RX IP present inside the FPGA of vector path card.
Now we are giving 10 MHz sinusoidal wave from this signal generator to the ADC input of 89082 board, and samples are sent to FPGA through JESD protocol via logic hook to SFP28 to FMC adapter board. After successful JESD linkup in FPGA, we are uploading the data to host PC through UART protocol, and we are analyzing the data through Octave software in host PC.
The X file obtained from the sample data can be used to plot waveform, and its frequency we can observe on the waveform captured. The required waveform we can analyze in the Octave software. Now this is setup block diagram for JESD TX demo. Here we will program some samples into the memory at the input of JESD TX IP, which will send the data from this FMC adapter card to analog devices 89082 board, and here the expected waveform we can see on the scope present at the output of DAC chip of 89082 board.
Now to demonstrate JESD204C transmitter IP, we are feeding 10 MHz sinusoidal samples to FPGA through the UART protocol using USB wires. These samples we are storing in a block RAM and continuously feeding to DAC. After successful JESD linkup, we can see the data on scope.
So the expected waveform we can see on the scope, which will look similar like this.